Man. Well, just all right. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. Fucking, it keeps kicking me. I have been trying to get on this shit for literally like I want to say 10 fucking minutes right now. I'm so fucking pissed. Like it keeps kicking me. It's like yes, everybody's talking about what I'm about. I don't know what the fuck is up with the NFL right now. When it comes to this schedule, I heard a little rumor, and pretty sure it's true. I think pretty sure it's been confirmed. We are opening with the fucking Chargers. Okay. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I love it. That's a home game. That's a home game. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's a fucking home game. That is a home game. We open with the Chargers. Raider Nation get take over. Here's the thing, though. We haven't been able to beat the Chargers in their house, even though it's a home game. Technically, it's our house. I want to say for like 3, 4 years. I can't remember. Last time was when Gruden was coaching. Pretty sure. So, I don't know, man. It's like last time we played them, we dropped 63 on their heads, and I guess they want to show that they're turned around and they could, get back at us or something. I don't know. But apparently, yeah. Well, that's the first team we're going to play this year. Chargers in, Vegas South. It should be good. Should be good. I actually think I'm gonna go to that game. I might. Yeah, I'm pretty sure opening day. Shit. Yeah, I might just go to that game. Me and my brother go to 1 to 2 games every year. So it's gonna be fun. So I also heard that we're gonna play the Chiefs on prime time on a fucking Black Friday, which is cool with me. I don't mind playing on a Black Friday, guys. That actually is pretty down. Like, if you think about it, it makes sense. It only makes sense. Like playing the Raiders on a Black Friday. It's like that makes as much sense as possible. I mean, if you think about it, that's our shit. Like, see black, bro. See black. What do you think? You think Raiders, right? You see other teams wearing black. You're like, there's a few teams that are on the away that I'm actually really interested to see when we play them. I want to know when we play the Ravens later on in the season. We're gonna be on the road. Um, if it's like in December, that's gonna fucking suck. Bengals in December, that's gonna fucking suck. Uh, Saints, we could play them in December or in September. I could give a fuck. We're gonna whoop their ass. I honestly cannot wait to see what Max Crosby does to Derek Carr. I love Derek Carr. As a Raider, always a Raider. Got none but respect for him. Um, but his little remark about I get why he said it because it makes sense. They were doing shit like that back when he was on the same team with them. So it was like they'd hit Max Crosby and just wait till he retaliates and then Max Crosby will get the flag. That shit would happen all the time, and that shit happens to Raiders all the time. And I think that's why he said it because like, he knew, like, people always do that to the Raiders. So I get it. It was a little. I cannot wait to see Max Crosby just line up against that guy. It's gonna be a fun, uh, you know, fun matchup. And not to mention, it's just so many Raider fans that support Derek Carr, true heartedly. And I got a number of respect for like anybody that actually, you know, support this guy because of his, you know, accomplishments with the Raiders. I have nothing against y'all. I got nothing against y'all. But I want to see that. I can't wait for that one. That should be good. Um, so let me see. Okay. Knock Andrew, how you doing, man? Sam Takana, how you doing, bro? Uh, Tinka. Did I say Takana? My bad. My bad. Uh, looks like we got a Black Friday. Yeah, I just said that, man. Yeah, Black Friday versus the Chiefs. That feels right. Feels right. I mean, they couldn't go fucking Christmas again. They probably thought it was bad luck now. Like, they don't want to risk having a repeat of that shit, you know? So, hey, let's do it Black Friday. Makes sense. There will be a Monday night. They always play Monday Night Football on the 15th against the Falcons. They also play Monday Night Football. Oh, really? Hmm. The Bengals will be in November. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the NFL doing that to us. Um, I mean, it is what it is, man. I can't get mad at that. Uh, at the end of the day, guys, there's two things that travel well. It's a running game and a defense. Hopefully, we got both this year. Um, let me see. What's up, John? You got overcast out there in Ox? Yeah, man. It's overcast like for the last 4 fucking days, I want to say. It's been crazy. Yeah, it's I don't know why, dude. And like it's funny because in some areas it'd be like completely just fucking overcast like a motherfucker, and then you're drive like maybe 2 miles and then the sun's out and it doesn't seem like there's a cloud in the sky. Uh, this weather's bipolar. I don't know. All right, so the Falcons kicked our butts 4 times in a row. We need to kick their ass. Yeah, man, I agree, bro. I agree. Falcons, I don't know what it is. They got our number every time we go. Every time we go over there, but this time they're playing in our house, so we'll see what happens, man. Uh, I remember it was funny because I knew like way back when like they were actually good. They had Matty Ice and they were whooping our ass when we played them, and then they kind of went downhill and had the worst team in the league one year. Well, probably top bottom two team in the league, and we for some fucking reason got our ass kicked by them so bad. It was it, I didn't understand it. It didn't make any sense to me. It did not make any sense. Like it was like how the fuck are we gonna play this bad? And that I think started the train of okay, we play bad against bad teams, and that has been consistent until last year. I want to say last year, bad teams we whooped their ass, and that was usually right when Antonio Pierce took over. Prior to that, we were the same old fucking Raiders when it came to that, and it pissed me off, man. It was always play down to people's levels and shit. And then that's one thing I love about AP. He brought that in. He brought that no, we're not gonna fucking take our foot off the gas with any team mentality. And he also just basically inspired this team to play above the level of play that we're going against. Like it was just one of those things where we're gonna keep it 100% of the time. We're gonna go 110%, 100% of the time, and I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I drive up to SB. It's about 80 degrees down here by 3. Yeah, man. It's weird. It's just fucking weird. Hey, Raider Nation Jason, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Robert Pena, salute. Much love, man. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. I haven't seen y'all in a minute, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I gotta lie, man. I've been keeping to myself a little bit. Uh, Again, I told y'all. I think I always say this, man. Like I like to kind of revert back into just a fan that watches everybody else do their thing on YouTube during the off season. So I don't like, and I don't mind doing a collab here and there, but nobody's asked. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But man, the home games. I'm kind of interested in the home games, man. I really wanted to go to the Steelers game this year. I got one of my closest family members. One of my closest cousins is a Steeler fan, and I wanted to take him to that game, but I don't know. Uh, and I think the one game that I want to see though, because I just want to see like what I really like, and I'm telling you this right now. I really Want to see what our defense looks like with the same type of defense out on the field. I want to see what we look like against the Browns, guys, in our house. That's gonna be a boring ass game. Like I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be field goal, field goal, field goal. That's what I'm hoping for, to be honest with you. Like, and I know that's kind of something weird to hope for, but if we're able to keep it like that, then you know we have a damn good defense. If we're able to keep up, toe to toe with that type of defense, the Browns got a damn good defense, guys. Like, fucking damn good defense. So low scoring game on that one. I'm hoping it's boring, but hey, I want to know when we play them. To be honest with you, but I mean, what games are you guys looking forward to? Honestly, uh, there's like three away games that I could see like straight up three away games I could see myself wanting to go to. Like, like, I mean, you got the Rams. I want to go to that game. Like, I do, because it's LA. You got Chargers first game of the season. That should be good. And I mean, I really wish I could go to New Orleans and go see the Raiders play the Saints. Like, I really wish I could do that. That would be fucking awesome. Now that one would cost a pretty penny though, man. That ain't even gonna front on that. That shit would. But I'm gonna be real with you. The price of tickets right now, the price of fucking tickets for Raider home games, it's probably cheaper to buy an away game ticket, a fucking a ticket for a plane, and a hotel room for 2 fucking days than to afford a Raider home game ticket. That's how expensive this shit is. Like, I swear to God. I mean, it's probably cheap. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be. Like, probably. I don't know when it's gonna get really pricey because it's actually expensive just off the jump. But later on down the road, it gets so fucking expensive. It's wild, man. You got to get ahead of this shit. You got to get real ahead of this shit. Let's see what else we got. RNJ show anytime, bro. Man, I'm down. I'll check it out, man. I kind of mad Saints. The Saints game is week 17. I heard that we're playing the Jags in week 17, but this is all rumors, it's all speculation. But it ain't confirmed until that shit gets released. So we'll see later on today what happens. Other than our division rivals, I want to see the Raiders destroy the Cowgirls and the Saints. I mean, I think. Oh, week 16. Damn, I keep forgetting they added an extra fucking game. I heard week 16, so I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, it's the final game of the season. Da, da, da. Like, that's all going through my head. I totally fucking spaced on that shit. I forgot they added the week 17 game. I'm so fucking dumb. That shit always like creeps up on me because it's just an adjustment in my head, man. Like doing the math. I'm fuck. My dyslexia shows. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, I want to say. Let me see. I think the Dolphins game will probably be early on. Trip to Miami. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did the Dolphins Saints back to back because they always do that shit to us. Every time we go over to the East Coast, I swear to God, they always do this shit. Like, uh, they'll always put like 3 games in a row, 2 games in a row while we're on the East Coast, and it just throws everybody's fucking rhythm off. That's usually when we like go through a gauntlet, guys. Like, anytime we visit the East Coast, they throw a few games in there. I don't know what's better, guys. Like, what do you think? Like, I've seen our team like do so many different things to try to adjust the time difference and the jet lag and all that shit, and it just never seems to work. So I'm not really looking forward to going to the East Coast, but if they I mean, if they do, it's like you're gonna have like the Saints, you're gonna have the Bucks, you're gonna have the Dolphins, and I mean, and then the Bengals, and like, I mean, there's so many games that we're gonna have to deal with where it's the time differential. I think the cool thing is we do got like two home games, two extra home games this year. I mean, the Rams, you got the Chargers, you know what I mean. So, but that does help a little bit. uh Anthony Estrada, what up, brother? How you doing, man? What's good, my dude? Long time no chat. Every time you chat, I'm at school, but I slept in today. Yeah, man, I haven't been on in a minute, bro. Honestly, man, it's been a while, and it's nothing personal. I mean, like, it's like I already said this earlier. I mean, I don't know. I like to watch other people chat, like other people do videos during the off season. It's just, they got more creativity, and I'm kind of like burnt the fuck out. Like I got so much of shit to do, like outside of everything. I got like I kind of hold down two jobs. Plus um you know I got a family, all that. So it's one of those things, you get done what you can. Speaking of, I just got paid. Shit. Let's see this real quick. Yo, I just got paid. Cool. I get an alert, when there's a deposit in my account. Just got paid. What's up? Mm. But yeah, man. Good to see you, Anthony Estrada, man. Um, yo. Uh, I think the one game I'm looking forward to the least this season, because I already know it's probably in December, is definitely the Ravens game. Definitely the Ravens game. Game I'm looking for the most is probably that first game, or against the Chargers, man. We opened up against the Chargers in LA. Could finally break that that curse of blacking out their stadium. They still win. Yo, I'll tell you right now, man. This team's gonna show out. You first game in LA, and fucking our coach is from LA. He's gonna have these guys put in work. I tell you that right now. This ought to be fun. So let me see. Jazz game is week 16. Yeah, I already read that. My bad. I honestly, I'm still a little salty on the Jags, man. I'm still a little salty on that, because I want to whoop their ass every time we play them now. Because after what the fuck they did in Oakland, they stole that game from us, man. We had that game locked up. Derek Carr slid down inbounds, and the fucking ref never. The fucking ref pretended like he went out of bounds and stopped the clock. He slid down inbounds. The clock should have kept running. It was a new set of downs. It would have ran out the clock. But no. We got fucked over in that game, dude. So every time we play the Jacks, I'm going to whoop their ass. Fuck them. Assholes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it is what it is. We got fucked over in that game. But, and we should have, stopped them. And the one guy that actually marched them down the field now plays for the Raiders. So I don't know. I'm a little salty about that, personally. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Raider Nation. Jason, man, I'm hearing that the Chargers is the first game this year. We're gonna open up against Chargers. That's what I got off the line. Like, I got online, and that was the first thing that popped up. Everybody's talking about, like, yeah, we're gonna open up in LA against the Chargers. So, I mean, if that's the case, Raider Nation better show out. That's all I'm saying, man. That's gonna be fun. What up, Dave? How you doing, man? I'm kind of mad if the Saints game is week 17. That I mean, that would suck. I think it's funny. Everybody's like looking forward to that game because there's one player in the NFL that has lost to, you know, almost every single team he's ever played. Every single team in the NFL, he's lost to almost every team in the NFL, but the Raiders. He hasn't lost. never lost to the Raiders. And that's because he played for the Raiders for 9 fucking years, and that guy is Derek Carr. So if we beat Derek Carr, he's officially lost to every team in the NFL. That's something I just found out, and I'm laughing about it. Like I'm like, oh my god, wow, that's crazy. Woo-wee. If any, does anyone know if Rated Band Cat is still on YouTube? He was pretty explicit. I don't know, man. I know they were trying to get him off because they YouTube be some haters, man. But you know he I tell you what he stirred up a lot of shit, and I don't know if there was a lot of people going for him or whatever. But I kind of stayed out of that. You know, when it comes to that kind of shit, man, like I I'm neutral. I don't I don't touch that shit. But yeah, man, I know for a while there he was posting some stuff about people, you know, or people were reporting his channel and other shit like that. And I don't know all the details on it, but yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute. Um, Steve Gomez, how you doing? Raiders playing LA twice. Yeah, I know, man. It's like, yo, twice, yo. It feels like we got 2 extra home games this year, guys. That's fucking awesome. Anybody know if we're in the season this year or anything like that? Because if so, I understand why they you know they don't mind giving us an extra home. No, man, I remember every single time we go overseas, every single time we go to Mexico or Europe, London, whatever, every single time they always took our home game away. They always took the Raiders home game away, and I remember I would get mad about it up until the logic, popped into my head. Oh, wait, we kind of still got a home game because we play the Chargers every year in their house. So I mean that makes sense. uh, Triple T salute. What up, bro? Good seeing you, man. Man. So how'd y'all like the draft? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't happy. I don't know if any of y'all caught my reaction to the draft video. I I didn't hide it. I wasn't happy about it. Like, yes, it was an initial reaction. Yes, it was. I jumped the gun on some shit that I said. And yes, I did. I did kind of settle down, and I'm really happy with the pick now. I fucking uh learned from my ways. Nah, it's fun. But I really did initially though feel the way I felt when I reacted, and I want to say like right now, yo, I like our second round pick. I think that actually what really fucking Powers. Oh my god, this kid! Wow, this kid could fucking ball. Like I was like, dude, honestly, I honestly think that this guy is so fucking good, like at playing, the lineman position. He plays he plays lineman like a fucking linebacker. This dude just runs into motherfuckers and mauls them. Like he plays so damn aggressive. I was watching this guy shit and like I'm like, what the fuck? Like how is this full in the second round? How the fuck did we get this guy in the second round? Like that basically wiped away my everything I felt. Okay, so we got a baller, a ball catcher, someone that could actually make an impact on the field in the first round. Obviously, the best player available. I agree with that statement. I just didn't like the fact that he wasn't in a position of need because I thought we already had position of need. I already went over that with people, and I got checked on it a couple times. I'm not gonna even lie. Some people in the comment section checked me on it, and they show. I agree with the way they put it because they were respectful about it and all that shit. But anyways, we got a baller in the first round, and then we got this kid, Jackson Powers, man. This guy, he's a fucking monster, dude. I fucking love this guy. Like, I honestly think he's my favorite pick. That lineman. And I didn't, here's the thing, guys. I didn't like watching lineman tape. I did not like watching lineman tape. My video on the offensive lineman was basically, yeah, um, Yeah, whatever, man. This is the names of the guys that got top. This is the only guy I watched. 'Cause I really don't, I didn't really go into detail because I just didn't get hyped about it. I didn't get excited about it, and I was just hoping we would trade all our picks and go up and get a quarterback. That was really what I was hoping for. But I'm I'm gonna be real with you. I feel fucking stupid for not checking this guy out before the draft. I feel fucking stupid for not going into detail and looking up this guy before the draft. Cause yo, this kid, he's fucking crazy good, man. And I like his attitude. I like his aggressive play. I really do. It's gonna be fun, guys. Like seeing the during the off season where they're at, keeping up with the updates. I can't wait till like preseason and all that, but that's a long ways off. But it it just feels like this this season's coming quicker than last season. Like it does. It feels like this season's coming quicker than last season. And if you blink, it's gonna hit. It's gonna get here pretty soon. So maybe you know, maybe I do like need to do more videos in the off season. Maybe I do need to keep up to date because I'm telling you right now, I was watching other people's videos on this and they're like, oh yeah, that was a steal in the second round. Oh yeah, this kid does this. He described everything about him, like his aggressiveness, his his stance, the way he attacks on the whistle, um, dude. And here's the thing, I didn't know shit. So I had to go back and do my research on him. But the more I looked into it, I was like, dude, I really like this kid. This kid's fucking crazy good. So yeah, it was probably my favorite pick of the draft. Number in in the second round. Um, the rest of the draft, I thought was okay. I thought we addressed a lot of the needs that I was complaining about that we didn't address in the first round. I thought we actually addressed a lot of them in the third and fourth round. So I'd give it a solid B, man. I'd give it a solid B. Only reason I wouldn't give it an A is because I don't know where a couple of the players in the sixth and I want to say that guy, what's his name? The lineman we picked up at right tackle that I think personally is a project. Everything I've read about him and everything I've seen on tape about him is kind of a project. What's his name? Fucking Gaze something. I think it's Gaze. Glaze. Is it Glaze? Gaze? What? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I fucked that up. But yeah, he's good. He's good guy. All right, let's see. Yo, salute to my big bro Robert Pena. Salute Robert Pena. That dude's he's a rider. I fuck with Robert Pena. That dude's a shit, man. Always showing support. He's always in the chat, man. This dude's always showing love. Much respect to Robert Pena, man. Love you, bro. Uh, John, big fan. Like 3 years. Love your reactions during the season. Yeah, that's when I get. That's my bread and butter, man. During the season reactions. My reaction during the seasons are pretty much as advertised, man. I get my I get my most views, most likes, most everything during the season. Off season, I'll do a few videos here and there, but I just love reacting to the Raider games, dude. It's like a therapy session for me. I get a lot of shit off my chest and just put it out there. And a lot of people agree with me, and a lot of people, they don't agree with me. But at the end of the day, they know, hey, I'm gonna come back next week and do the same shit. Tell you what I think, tell you how I feel, and we'll see where we'll take it from there. Do I ever wear normal clothes that aren't NFL branded? I actually got some top out shirts from the UFC. I got a couple plain black shirts, plain white shirts, plain gray shirts, literally just plain. But I literally never wear them without a Raider cap. Um, I got some button ups, some fancy, tuck ins. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I got way more Raider gear than I do regular clothes. I got so much like just straight up Raider gear. That's usually all I wear, man. I never wear anything but anything without having at least one thing Raiders on it. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what? Uh, I had to go through all my clothes and I was throwing stuff away, and I was like, Is all right. So anything that's not a Raider logo, put in this pile. Everything with the Raider logo, put in that pile. Okay, let's throw that pile away. I'm not getting rid of any of that. And that's how I do my shit. So there's a lot of clothes. There's a lot of shirts I had since I was like a kid with like a little holy shirts and shit. But hey, man, it is what it is. Okay, let's see what we got. I miss football. Looking forward to the season with Coach AP. Totally agree with you, bro. I think he's gonna do his thing, man. He's gonna have these guys playing like their life depends on it, man, and it's gonna be fun. I'm just here for the non-cussing, John. love, love you, Robs. Hey, man, Robert Pena is the man, man. Love that guy. What's my season prediction? Seeing the opponents, I honestly think we get to 10 wins, guys. I don't know anything other than that. That's just until I actually see where everything's scheduled later on today. I could probably give a more accurate thing. And I never do predictions, guys. I never do that. But you know what? I might just screw it. Might just stand on my shit. I might just stand on what I'm speaking. Like and tell you what I think. Why not? Fuck it. I'm about. Might as well be about it. Whatever. After we lose, I watch your videos and you hit everything that went wrong. It's good therapy. Yeah, man. I try and say everything that goes right too, man. But I am very observant when it comes to the what went wrong. Like there's a lot of stuff. Uh, Top three UFC fighters right now. Uh, right now, shit, man. Let me think. You know what? I I had to get back to you on that, man. I had to get back to you on that. There, my favorite. I don't really watch fighters. Like I don't follow the fighters. I follow fights. All right. The last one that went down, where he pointed on the fucking floor and said, "Let's do this," and they went blow for blow for blow, and he did a fucking buzzer shot with a fist. I've never seen something like that before in my fucking life. That was fucking amazing. That was one of the best fucking fights I've ever seen. Hands down. That was awesome. I could honestly say that was some Raider shit right there, where he just pointed at the ground, said let's duke it out for the last 10 seconds, and they went at it, and he hit a buzzer beater on a punch, man. That was awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah, this off season is going so quick, it's crazy. Yeah, schedule release last stop before training camp. Yeah, man. I still can't believe today's the scheduled release, guys. Like that is such a trip. Like, hey, yo, I'll take it though, man. Like, the quicker the better. Get my Raiders here. I want them here now. I want to watch my team play. Uh, Bro. Honestly, our defense from last year is this, and this season, low key is the can't give up 27 points or more this season. I honestly think this defense is just gonna get better, dude. I really do. Um, I mean, now that you have the guy that had us performing as the number one defense the final 4 games of the season, and you give him a full off season to implement his mentality and his mindset and his thought process into this team, I don't see how we can't get better. Now, yeah, Max Holloway. Yeah, thanks. I just caught that right now. Sorry about that. But with that said, we got to go out and prove it, man. This team got to go out and prove it. Um, yeah, that was the fight. Yeah, that was the fight. Yo, Robert Pena. Raiders. That's what's up. All right, guys, I gotta get back. I'm actually, I'm actually gonna be late back from my lunch right now. I was trying to get on, guys. I would have been on another 10 minutes, but the fucking YouTube wouldn't let me log on for some reason. They barely let me. So, uh, It was good chatting with y'all. I'll try and jump on again after the schedule is released, and I'll give my thoughts. All right, guys, y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.